Hi, my name's Andrew Smith, and I'd like to talk to you briefly about the $1,000 kids' birthday party secrets. Everything you wanted to know about raising your fees. It is possible to charge $1,000 or more for your children's birthday party. There are two ways to earn more money as a children's entertainer. One is to do more events, and the other one is to charge more for each event. There are myths involved here. The myth that there's not enough money in the area. That's true. If you believe that, then it may be so. If you are prepared to travel a little further, over the river or into the next district, there is gold in them there hills. There's a myth that nobody will pay $1,000 for a birthday party entertainer. I'm doing very well with clients paying upwards of $1,000 for a birthday party. Another myth, that competitors only charge a few $100s, so I cannot charge that. My competitors only charge $300 for a party, and they're still struggling to get enough business. Andrew, you must have a really special show if you can get $1,000. You have to have a good show, otherwise even the best marketing will not get you a long-term career in this business. This applies to whatever market you aim for. You get a good show by performing lots and lots, and your clients will tell you that you are the best entertainer they've ever seen. There's the myth that I'm different to you, that I'm more talented. Absolute rubbish. I have been entertaining now for 20 years, so I've had some practice, but I started off really badly, and I have seen some great entertainment out there, and with 4 children of my own, I've dropped them off at different parties. I've worked alongside many other entertainers, some great entertainers out there, don't get me wrong. I've also seen some crap, but to be fair, when I started out in this business, I was not an awful lot better myself, that's certainly for sure. The myth that everybody buys on price. Not everybody buys on price alone. If they did, everybody would be driving around in a beaten up jalopy. Why do some people buy big widescreen TVs and others buy smaller ones? Why the iPhone and not a cheaper alternative? Price is not the only alternative to purchasing. The myth that it's hard and you will never be able to charge that rate. Yep, true, if you believe it to be the case. But if I can do it, so can you. It really is not difficult. You just have to put a little effort in at the beginning, automate the process, and you too will soon be earning more than $1,000 a party. The myth that there must be a special magic trick. Oh boy, did I fall for this one. I spent loads of money, and I believed that there was one magic trick or secret out there, that once I knew it or owned it, business would be flocking in and I would charge whatever I wanted. Sadly, that was never the case, and never will be the case. If you wait for this, you have more chance of winning a lottery. The myth that you're not ready to charge higher fees. One day, I can get to that level. Yeah, I know, I've said that myself many times. But it's really for the stars of magic, those TV entertainers, or those that performed in Vegas, etc., etc. You are ready now to build to that level. Start taking action now. The myth that marketing to the affluent is harder than marketing to everybody else. Marketing is marketing. I believe the main reason that most entertainers are poor is that they are either not doing any marketing at all, probably most of the case, or those that are marketing are doing it in a non-focused way, and it is aimed at anybody and everybody. Marketing to the affluent is, if anything, easier than general marketing, as there are very few entertainers going after that market. Don't get me wrong, some special skills and techniques are required, but these are easily learned. However, when you head for this market, you will find that you have no competition, and your current competitors can keep struggling for the crumbs and will only look upon you with envy. Price is entirely elastic. It can be 100% set by the provider and not by the customer. It can be set in a self-created competitive vacuum. Dan Kennedy, the master of marketing. Price has to be delinked from the product and reattached to the experience and the feelings and the emotions of the experience. So why listen to me? Well, I've performed at over 6,000 shows. I started off going out at $75 a show. I now travel around the world, performing for royalty, celebrities, high net worth, affluent clients. One client flew me to Mombasa in Kenya with 120 guests. He flew in a top Bollywood pop star for his wife's 40th birthday. Also paid me $1,000 to buy clothes, as I was probably not used to performing in such heat. So I got $1,000 just for my wardrobe. You are worth more, because you are there creating memories and experiences they will never forget. You are worth more than the party bags, that's for sure. If I can do it, so can you. I started at $75 because I was $5 cheaper than my competitors, and now well over $1,000 a time. So if I can do it, so can you. So, first things first, put up your fees today. Create some packages to give them options. Give them customer benefits orientated marketing. It's about them and their event, and not you and your awards. How can I help you? Well, I've written a nice little book, $1,000 Kids Birthday Party Secrets, with some easy to follow exercises. There's a step-by-step process where you just fill in the blanks and you will step towards your $1,000 target. I'll offer you online support and give you free updates and any ideas as I come along and work with them. I'm currently working on systems that I use to obtain fees of between $2,500 and $7,500 US for a children's birthday party. These I will share with you as they become available. I'll answer your email queries, and I'll give you free updates and ideas as they come along. Now there's a little voice inside you saying, I can't put up my prices. If I do, I might not get any work. Oh, ow, oh. Some of my competitors were and still are charging what they were charging 10 years ago. They've not even accounted for inflation. It's time to make the first step. Put up your fees. And as I say, if you need to, build a new identity. Wrap your new packages around a new identity and gear that totally to the high net worth client. Please don't compete on price. Work the children's parties that you want to. Thank you very much for taking time to listen to me. I hope to meet you on the other side and see you progress to greater fees and see that you can get what you deserve. Under this video are a couple of testimonials, a link to purchase the book, and you will then receive your bonuses. Just click on the button below and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks once again. Bye for now.